Haven't said this in a while. Hot toys! Hot toys! Who's ready for a hot toy review?
I'm the best in the world. It's not a lie. Toys in my hands, reaching for the sky. Seth Bayer, oh Seth Bayer.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me for another figure review. Not any other figure review, a hot toy review, which I haven't done in like forever. And it's just not any hot toy. That's right. It is the Batman Returns Deluxe Keaton Batman. Of course, my favorite Batman, the only Batman that matters. So we got this from our good friends over at Bits and Buttons in a previous hunt video. So this is one that was on my like highly anticipated list because it comes with an unmasked Keaton portrait. So I know Hot Toys has done great jobs in the past when it comes to nailing the unmasked portraits. Like they've done some that have been really great of Robert Downey Jr. They've done stuff of other characters. So I'm excited to see this unmasked Keaton portrait and, obviously be the judge of that. So yeah, it's Hot Toys. Can't go wrong with Hot Toys. So other than that, you guys know how I like to do my reviews. So let's go ahead, let's get this started, and let's take a look at the box. All right, guys, and here is a look at the box, and you get that cool Batman with the winter blowing through it, obviously, because Batman Returns is a Christmas movie. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Fight me on it. So we got Batman Returns, Batman Deluxe version, got the Hot Toys movie masterpiece, DC logo, nice Batman logo. You got the city skyline in the back. It's kind of like almost like a holographic almost. You've got Batman Returns right there. You've also got Batman Returns on the bottom. Same thing on this side. Just says Batman Returns, Deluxe version, all the usual jib-jab. Same thing on the other side. And on the back, we've got the part from the scene where the light shines on all the different bat signals and it shines into the mansion. You can see that right there. All the people, everything that was involved in making it, some warning stuff, and, all the usual typical stuff when you open up a Hot Toy. So let's go ahead. Let's take the slip cover off, and then you can see everything right there. Accessory-wise, it's cool because they have, like, these rivets going around to make it look like you're opening up the armory that the bat suit's in, which I really like that. And again, same thing on this side with these nice designs, and it looks like you got the grappling hook there and the little grappler that slides them up and down, which is really nice. On the back, this is what gets me. You get that awesome Keaton portrait with the snowing, the bat signal. You get Penguin, Catwoman, Danny DeVito, Michelle Pfeiffer, which, again, hopefully at some point they crank those out as Hot Toys. I would love that. And, yep, Hot Toys Movie Masterpiece Series, Batman Deluxe version. So, yeah, that is basically that. But, yeah, this back of the box art just gets me. It just looks awesome. So, all right, let's go ahead. Let's get this opened, and let's take a look at the accessories. All right, guys, there are a slew of accessories that come with this, so we're going to take this piece by piece, step by step. So let me move this and this out of the way. So here is the base. So it's got that nice brick finish to it off the building high rise. Obviously, this is supposed to be reminiscent of Shrek's building, Max Shrek's building. So you get your crotch grabber, and again, you get the nice brick design and everything. Now, if you notice this tip right here in the front, it actually gives you two options. You can actually put this eagle type bird over here. So obviously you can see right there, it just plugs in like that. And then you can have Batman balanced on that. Or if you want, you can actually take the Max Shrek cat stone piece, which I just love this. I think that is such a cool detail. And then you can just plug that in there as well too. I mean, super cool, right? I mean, you've got multiple options with a base. I love that. That's like really outside the box thinking, especially for this figure. So we'll put this to the side for right now. You have these clips right here, which help attach the expanded wing base to it. So, and then there's magnets. So I'm assuming it magnetizes to the back of Keaton. And then you get, like I said, look at that. Impressive wingspan. So you get nice soft like satin fabric material, very nice textured, And again, this will clip on, this will go in over this piece right here. You pop the head off, goes over that, and then the rest of it just clips on, and then you can see there's the pieces for this to go through. So it's got like the little claws and talons on the top. So impressive wingspan on that. So I'm not going to display him like this because I don't know. I might. I'll have to toy with it and see afterwards. But this is just stuff with the base and the wing set. Let's go ahead. Let's bring in the rest of the accessories. All right, guys, so here are the rest of the accessories. So I'm just going to start out. I'm not going to take these all out and show you, but here are all the hands. You get a bunch of open hands, grabbing hands. You get the tool right here that helps move the eyes. You got to just stick it up there, and then it plugs into the back of the eye so you can move them, because you could do that with the DX stuff. And again, you get all these hands and everything, so pretty generic on the hands. I guess I like the striping. Well, I would say maybe like the ribs and the textures that they have on the gloves to give it that give it that look, like the movie accurate look, I guess you could say. So nicely job on. All right, guys, so here are the rest of the accessories. So I'm not going to pull out all the hands and show them to you individually, but we get a set of open hands, grabbing hands, the usual hands that come with Batman, obviously, to hold the gadgets and the gizmos and all that other good stuff. You get the tool right here for the DX versions, which helps move the eyes. So you just kind of like stick it in the head and just plug it into the back of the eye, and you can move the eye around that way. These, I'm not particularly sure what they are. I don't know what this is. I even looked in the instructions. Oh, wait a minute. I don't remember if this is the device that he threw at her. I don't remember. So if you guys know what this is, please let me know, because I don't remember this. I don't remember what this device is. There's two of those. You get the little communicator that he pulls out right here to call the Batmobile. You also got the double grappling hook, which is cool. And then you also have, if you want to pose it with the wire and everything, you've got actually two sets of ropes with the hooks on them. You obviously get the quintessential '89 grappling gun, which I love. This is so cool. And again, it's a moving part, so the handle folds up, and this also magnetizes to the belt, the utility belt on the figure. We get the tracking batarang that he throws. Obviously, it finds all the people, and then he throws it, and then it hits all the people. And then this is the one that he killed, allegedly killed the Ice Queen with in Batman Returns. Then you also get this detonator. Now, this is the detonator from the end of the movie where he's fighting with the Penguin, and the Penguin presses it, the bats come at it, attacks him, and then he falls through the glass and ultimately dies. Spoiler alert for anybody that hasn't seen Batman Returns. If you haven't, you know what? That's on you. We also get these additional swap out mouthpieces. So this one kind of has, the mouth a little bit open so you could see the teeth. And then you have this one right here, which has the mouth more open, and you could see more teeth. And these plug in to the cowl portrait, so you could see that piece just pops out, and then there's the plugs in right there. Now to the cool stuff. So you obviously get the Batman mask, but it's actually torn off. You could see the tear on it. This is from the end scene where he's fighting Catwoman, and he's trying to stop her from killing Max Schreck. So he tears it off to reveal his true identity, that he is the billionaire Bruce Wayne. And then we get the other part of it. You could see the bottom part of the cowl. It's all torn off. Nice job on that. Really cool. Like that a lot. Nice detail on that. You get that nice Batman logo right there. But this is the moment that I've been waiting for. All of you have been waiting for as well, too. The unmasked Keaton portrait. And I got to tell you, it is nothing shy of spectacular. I mean, down to the hair, the face, such a killer job on this portrait. I love it so much. And this is how I plan on displaying this. Gonna have him, with this part on, so you can see right here how that'll look. And then I'll have him holding this in the hand. But goddamn, if that doesn't look awesome. So cool. So, all right, guys, enough of that. Let's go ahead, let's bring the figure in, and let's take a look. All right, guys, here it is, Keaton in the flesh. I'm Batman. So, awesome. It's definitely a variation, obviously, from the '89 suit, just because you could tell from the abs. The abs were different on the '89 suit compared to the Batman Returns suit. So I like that. This material feels very leathery slash rubberish, almost like you don't want to pull it too much because you're afraid it might tear. Also, on a side note, be careful of the gauntlets. They are super sharp. I've already pricked my finger numerous times already, and I am not happy about it. So just as a warning and a safety disclaimer. So you got the utility belt, you got the Batman logo, got the Keaton portrait there. And again, this piece comes out right here, so you could swap it out with the other pieces. Cape is nice, soft, pleather leather material. There is a little bit of wire in there, so you can bend it to kind of mold the cape a little bit, but not a whole lot. And again, the gauntlets, nice job on that. But again, be careful, they are sharp. What I think is a super cool detail is you could see the shoes. You can tell that they were the Jordans, that they were Jordans that they turned into the boots, which is awesome. I love that detail. I think that is just awesome. Other than that, again, you see the back, pretty simple there again. And when the way the head pops off, pretty simple there. And then the cape just kind of slides on and off. And then again, you stick that little tool up in there to adjust the eyes. So we'll put that back on. And then again, that just clips. Now, as far as the articulation goes, we'll move the cape out of the way. So you got that nice ratcheting. That's about as high as the arm goes. You do get double joints in there, and you can see it's kind of pulling on that material. So again, I don't know how I'm going to pose it, so we don't do that. Obviously, no head turn because, well, as we all know, Batman has issues with the neck turn, and you have to turn his whole body to turn. As far as the ab crunch goes back, forward, usual suspects there. The leg has a little bit of a quad turn. It goes up yay high, and you can see it fights me to go back down. And again, that's because of this material. So you want to be extremely mindful of that. You do get double jointed knees. You do get a little bit of ankle pivoting, and that is about it. Again, it's Batman. It's '89 Batman. The articulation on these always has not been the greatest because of the material that they use. But you know what? If you want to make it as accurate as you possibly can, well, that's what you got to do, unfortunately. So you got to sacrifice one for the other. But overall, really, really great figure. I am in love with that unmasked Keaton portrait. So you guys know what I like to do now. So let's go ahead. Let's get this thing into some poses. All right, guys, I don't know what more I could say about this Keaton Batman. I mean, it is amazing. I would say it's probably number one, in my opinion, on Keaton Batman Hot Toys, just because of the unmasked Keaton portrait. They did such an amazing job on it. I love the portrait. That base is awesome, being able to swap out like the eagle or to the Shrek cat head, which is just awesome. I love that. This is how I am going to display him in my case, just like this. You can't beat it. It's awesome. I mean, again, it's Hot Toys. You pay for what you get. You get a quality product, quality portrait, quality accessories. There's not much more I can offer my opinion on. I think this is an amazing piece. And again, obviously I'm being biased because I'm a huge Keaton Batman guy, but I love the unmasked portrait. The wing piece with the spread out wings, that was really cool. A little bit of a pain in the ass to put on, just to be honest with you, but it is cool. It does have to clip, and then it magnetizes to the back, so it holds on there. It also holds on by sticking the head through the hole onto the peg for the head. But it's very cool. I mean, you know, obviously if you have the space to display it full wingspan, good for you. If not, keeping it very simple like the way I'm doing it. And again, the other Batman Hot Toys I have the cowl on, so this is the first one that I have that has an unmasked Keaton portrait, which is why I was just so pumped when they announced this. So, yeah, guys, I mean, it's a great figure, and if you, I think it's already waitlisted, so if you have any means of going to your local store and being able to purchase it, highly recommend it. Again, if you're a Keaton fan or a Batman fan, you know, this is a must-have in your collection. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the review. As always, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and all that other good stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next figure review.
I'm the best in the world. It's not a lie. Toys in my